Not long ago, styling elements like this were reserved for concept cars under the glimmering lights of the auto show floor. All of these unique and striking little touches, the lines, the panel intersections, curves, and sculpting, convey the visual energy you'd expect in something posh and pricey. And inside, the atmosphere is pure dynamic class. Best of all, this isn't an expensive high-dollar premium ride, but rather a machine that now counts itself amongst the best-looking affordable family cars on Canadian roads. This is the Ford Fusion, and its designers have let drivers enjoy a higher-than-average level of style by calling out the big guns and filling it with every modern design touch they could muster, and then trimming it all with premium materials and high-tech interfaces. Much of this machine could do double duty in a premium sedan, and if you like a bit of high-tech flair, you'll love it. Notably, touchscreen and touchpad interfaces replace the array of buttons and dials you'll find in other rides, giving the cabin a clean and tidy and fresh look. I've driven most of Fusion's competitors this year, and this has become my new favorite cabin. Don't miss advanced functionalities enabled by Ford Sync, which lets you voice command virtually anything you like, find your way to places, and even listen to text messages from your sister.
You stink.
Well, that wasn't very nice. The slick instrument cluster has a fixed speedometer and two displays that can be customized to show you anything, and there are even dome lights that activate with a gentle tap, just like the climate and stereo controls.
With all these voice-commanded features and display screens and touch-activated stuff in this kind of high-tech atmosphere, well, nobody has to know that you're secretly pretending to pilot the Starship Enterprise on your way to work.
Drivetrain technology leads the way here too. The Tester was a titanium model packing the up-level 2-liter turbo 4-cylinder that Ford will sell you here in place of a V6. It's called Ecoboost and it makes 237 horsepower. Variable cam timing, direct injection, and a 6-speed automatic with paddle shifters all help to keep fuel consumption to a minimum, and performance is rich with low-end torque and fairly pleasing. The super slick all-wheel drive system was also fitted, which you can see in action while I rip around in the snow. It always powers all fours from a stop for off-the-line grip, then splits power between the axles with millisecond precision as required. The torque vectoring program even uses the brakes to help steer the vehicle around when you drive hard. This is one of the most sophisticated all-wheel drive systems on the road today. It makes the Fusion agile and engaging to drive while turning in seamless traction at every turn. Steering lacks any sort of feel, though the ratio and effort are nicely tuned to the slightly sporty suspension and the overall size and weight of the car. You get quick planted cornering even at speed. Dynamically though, none of this is even the most impressive part of the Fusion.
That is impressive. In fact, in this price range, I don't think I've ever driven a vehicle where the braking system did such a good job of making you feel like it was working its pants off to get you stopped.
Good precise brake pedal feel too. So all said, Fusion steers and handles nicely, goes along quickly, and stops even faster. It's nice and comfortable and fairly quiet on the highway too, though some will find the ride slightly on the stiff side. It all adds up to a driving experience that doesn't put performance to the forefront, but it definitely makes you aware of its sporty intentions. And in the process, Fusion serves up a decent trunk, plenty of room for 4 adults, more than adequate levels of at-hand storage, and hookups for connecting and recharging all of your gadgets. And in case you get distracted by these or anything else, there's a blind spot monitoring system, lane departure warning alarm, and backup camera to help you keep up on what's going on in the world around you. Gripes as a performance nut, I'm not a fan of the digital tachometer, and the sync system, slick as it is, does have a bit of a learning curve to it. Beyond this, I found the Fusion to be refreshingly upscale, fun to drive, snotty as all heck when you hammer down, and very, very advanced in terms of the driver-to-vehicle interface, which makes it sort of an ultra-modern, family-ready, winter-ready sports sedan, which is awesome. Pricing for the Fusion Titanium starts at $34, with a standard Fusion S coming in from $22.5. Thanks for watching.